Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we are back in Microsoft Flight Simulator with my appallingly low graphics because of my potato PC, and today we are checking out what I consider to be one of the better value aircraft in the sim. And you might be staring at your screen like, oh, it's just another Cessna. And you'd be right, it's another Cessna, but this one is a bit special. This is the Cessna, what was it? 207 T207A Stationair 8 Mark II. I think it's its full name. It's something really incomprehensible like that. This is developed by Microsoft in cooperation with Carenado, who have most notably developed the Cessna 182, which is really, really good, by the way. I haven't got it, though. And this is a 6-seater GA aircraft. It has the standard Cessna engine, but it packs twin turbos in the engine, so this thing is an absolute stall beast. Also, I'm running a mod, so basically I've got better looking, more realistic tires, and there's also better camera. I've also got a better camera view mod as well. There are 3 different versions of this aircraft included with this pack. There is the 6-seater passenger version. There is this version, which is the cargo version? Yeah, as you can see, some rather ironic cargo that we're carrying today. And then there's also a skydiver version with some, like, special doors on the side. I haven't used that version. Yeah, so this thing costs you 12 to 15 pounds in the Microsoft Marketplace. In dollars, that's about 17 to 20. I'm not really sure. For me, it was 1,700 Japanese yen. Because I have the standard edition of Microsoft Flight Simulator. If you have the premium and premium deluxe versions, that will give you a discount in the marketplace and make this thing even cheaper than it already is. For the cost, this thing is an absolute bargain. But let's go. So on the first is starting off with the exterior. Mind you, I'm running on low graphics because of my potato PC, but you can see some very nice engine details, rivet details, landing gear details. Mind you, it looks, there's not a lot of weathering, but you can see like dents in the mesh, and like very small like ripples in the thing, in the textures, and overall it looks pretty good. Unlike, sadly, there is no exterior walk-around mode. You only get those in the Flight Sim Studio Technum P2006T analog and digital versions, and with the A2, most notably with the A2A Simulations Piper Comanche 250. This thing doesn't have a walk-around mode, sadly. But everything else about this aircraft makes it an absolute bargain. Let's have a look at the interior. As you can see, whoa, my controller not being happy. We don't have modeled circuit breakers, but those don't really detract from the sim. Like, for example, the Enibuild's A300 doesn't have modeled circuit breakers, and I've never used them in my... And I've never ever really used circuit breakers, even on aircraft that have them modeled. Anyway, as you can see, steam gauges, and I can't remember what this unit is. Is it a GTN 750? If you could let me know in the comments what that unit is, I would love to know. We also get a small autopilot unit and a transponder. So basically, all we need to use this aircraft well. Let's hop back into interior view. I'll disconnect my controller because that was what I was using to do the fly around stuff. Okay. When I loaded in, it was a gorgeous morning. We're at St. Just Airport, by the way, near Land's End on Cornwall, Britain. And it was a gorgeous morning when I loaded in. Now it's raining. Doesn't matter though. As you can see, modeled doors, and there's a change in the ambient noise when you close the doors. Whoa. I don't know what that button just did. Okay, let's shut the cargo door. Alright. Xbox Series X. Cargo. That's very funny. Let's return to the seat though. I think we'll be heading over to the Scilly Isles today. St. Mary's Airport. It's just like 20 miles. Like very, very quick. We might not even need the autopilot. Let's get rid of the yokes. As you can see, I think this thing was... Oh, I can't remember when it was built. Like 60s to 80s. I can't honestly remember. But this like walnut wood, that is very 80s. If you've seen any Star Trek The Next Generation, like the ship is just full of this like sort of like walnut wood. Like it's very 80s to have walnut wood. We don't need mixture yet. Okay, we've already got, by default, the fuel selector is on the left tank. You can also select the right if you want to. This is your park and brake. And I must say, very nice, very comfy looking seats. Oh, these would be an absolute joy. It's like they're leather armchairs in a plane, dude. Calibrate the altimeter by pressing B on the keyboard. And this will calibrate itself when we start the engine. So let's get the master battery on. Check. This little thing comes up, shows us how much fuel we have left in total. So I loaded up 100% fuel, so we have 54 gallons in total, 27 in each wing tank. Yeah, this is a very good aircraft. Let's nav lights on already. Fuel switch. This yellow fuel switch pump, that's your starter fuel pump, and then emergency. And then the one to the left of that is your emergency fuel pump. Let's get the starter fuel pump on. Check. Magnetas to both. Check. Look at the details. Like this little nameplate. That looks 3D. The screws certainly are 3D. Oh, that's so nice. This is available on the marketplace for PC and Xbox. So, yeah. So if you're on console, don't worry. This thing, there's also no functionality difference between either version, between the PC and Xbox version. So that's also pretty dang good. Let's crack the throttle. Good. Mixture to fully rich. And oh yeah, let's turn the cabin lights on and panel lights on. Lights associated with the nav switch even has a little sound. Listen. You probably can't tell on your end, but even these little switches have very slight sound. Let's get the master avionics on. Check. And then all of these will start themselves and calibrate, all that good stuff. Oh, it's a GNS 530W. Okay. My bad, I thought it was a 750. Just putting that correction out there. Since it's a cold British spring morning, it's like March 5th, I am using live weather. Let's get the pitot heat on. Wait for these chaps to power on. Let's get the beacon on. Okay. Let's just push you. Push you. This'll eventually calibrate itself. I haven't set St. Just as our destination, so I've also got flow for parallel 42's flow like thing. So I haven't got the essentials of the pro version. This is a free version. I want flight assistant, St. Just, and I don't want any of you. I just want display direction. Let's get the flaps down 1 notch. Check. Did you hear that? Okay. Cabin heat on, cabin air on, defroster on. Because we do not want any ice this morning. I am also, just putting it out there, I'm also running FSLTL and auto FPS in the background. So if you see like any of my settings, like graphical and terrain and foliage or whatever settings change, that's audio FPS in the background doing work. And there's also, what was it? I'm also running FSLTL in the background, so if you see any civil traffic, again, that is audio FPS. So here we are, EGHC, and we're heading over to, oh, I can't remember the KO code for St. Just. Fortunately, none of the glove box compartments seem to open. That's a shame. Yeah. Like some other add-ons certainly have the, certainly have that. Let's set our transponder to 200 and on. Right, transponder is on and transmitting our location. I think it'll be a flaps up taxi, so I'll put the flaps up. Anything else? Beacon, taxi, landing and strobe. Let's wait for those. Is there anything else? I'm trying to remember. No, I don't think there is. So let's recenter up the view. Well, actually, no, then I can't. Okay, let's get the view good. Listen to the engine noise. Was that engine smoke? I think I just saw engine smoke. Dude. Great sounds. This thing is an absolute bug. So we want to be idling at around 1000 RPM. Okay, that's pretty dang close. Let's get our taxi and landing lights on. Parking brake off. Alright, we want full right rudder. And this thing turns on a dime even without the toe brakes. Let's try. Can't really see the taxi lines. Whoa, there's a bit of an abrupt turn. I'm used to steering the A300 for goodness sake. By the way, another episode on the A300 is coming soon. If you guys absolutely mostly loved my humanitarian flight down to Gaza, so I'm thinking of continuing the series. Okay, taxiing onto the runway. I should have gotten my strobe lights on. That was a... Right, where's my strobe? Okay. We're going to have to do a turnaround at this end. This time, for the next episode of the Humanitarian Flight series, I am thinking of going down to Haiti. If you have any better ideas than that, please let me know down in the comments section. I'm using the twist rudder on my T16000, so this, wow, this is a runway 34 at St. Just. Oh wow, I don't even need to use the toe brakes, dude. This thing turns on an absolute dime. Okay, we're lined up. Brakes. Parking brake set. Alright. Is there anything that we need to do? Pitot heat, nav, all that good stuff. Okay, we're idling just above 1000, so let's reduce the throttle a bit. Wow, I'm happy. Instruments look good. Oh, I forgot about the alternator. The alternator! I knew I'd forgotten something. Alright. Right. See, just here we come. Flaps. Actually, no, I think we just need one notch of flaps. Listen to that engine. What an absolute beast of an aircraft. Alright. RP brake off. That's the throttles are full. Here we go. This rudder, I must say, is very sensitive. So I'm having to be extra careful. It should be rotate around. Whoa, we are way off the center line. Around 70 knots. Uh-oh. May have to do another flaps down. Whoa, what the heck? I think we have a bit of a crosswind. Okay, we just used all the runway there. That's a bit worrying. Alright, we're at 80 knots. We are off. Why are we getting a stall? Okay, we just heard the stall warning. Whoa. We are getting some pretty nasty weather conditions down in Cornwall. Not unsurprising. Hang on. This is basically IFR conditions. I am not doing IFR. Let's do you. Alright. Okay, we're good. Got Okay. Oh, wow. Beautiful Cornish scenery. Alright. Let's reduce the throttle slightly so we're not consuming as much fuel. Where's our destination? I think it's off this way. Oh no. I'm going to have to act again. I had to press the continue button on my heater. Okay, there it is. It's just off the nose. Alright, let's keep going. Oh. What a gorgeous day for a flight. After I changed it significantly. We are losing speed. We're at about 1,000 feet. Let's try to get the autopilot going. Autopilot on. No, I don't want heading. I want, no, I don't want nav. I want altitude hold. Come on. So I think it'll try to hold us at this altitude. So that, alright. All we have to do is steer. Okay, we are a bit high on the old RPMs. Come on, bud. Where's it just? Oh no! I set the wrong destination! Dang it, okay. Let's bring up you again. I'll just cancel. I'll have to use the GNS 530, I think. How do I zoom out? Okay. Wait, that's volume. No. Oh, this is, okay, map zoom. Okay. Okay, we're heading to EGHE. Alright. Alright, we've got it on the map. We're good. Only the first time I've used avionics on So once the number says 51.9 reaches 27, that means the fuel on the left tank reaches like 28. The fuel on the left tank is about to run out, and I'll need to switch tanks. But I don't think I'll need to switch tanks because we've only used like 6 gallons so far. What an absolute joy to fly. The physics feel nice. They feel like this aircraft has some actual weight to her. Come on. I am battling a very slight crosswind, I think. Click. It's weird. Okay, it's not displaying St. Just anymore. Oh, nope, I think I zoomed the wrong way. Okay, there we go. Pal. Easy. Didn't need any ATC clearance. I'm not a big fan of ATC. I just like doing my own thing. We have a long way to go. Maybe heading to maybe heading to St. Mary's was a tad ambitious proposition. How's the cargo doing? Okay, it's doing nicely. Let's see now if the flight assistant actually wants to cooperate and give me... No, I don't want... FSLTL. I want flight assistant. Say just... Whoa, okay. Unlocks fauna. Okay, it's just time. I can keep going. I'm at 1,200 feet, and because of the autopilot, I'm staying at that altitude. Okay. Oh, wrong button. Okay. I've got the throttle pretty much set very neatly so I can actually keep going. I don't think we'll need the right tank today. I'm over-revving the engine, I didn't notice. Alright. Alright, now we're revving the engine within the green. That was a bit of a mistake on my part. We're actually higher than the recommended cruise speed. That was a... Hang on, I see the sillies. They're over to the right of my nose. Let's head over. There's a... Oh. Choosing to go to the Scilly Isles was a great choice. And if you don't know the Scillies and are like, why are they called Scilly as in S-I-L-L-Y? Well, they're actually called they're actually spelled S-C-I-L-L-Y. Alright. Oh. This thing is honestly so fun to fly. Actually wants me to doing GA flights more often. Uh-oh, we're actually under-revving. Uh-oh, that could... Yeah, we were losing speed. Okay, we're now revving within the green. We're good, 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 good. I think I must have reduced the throttle by slightly too much. Easy. Maybe if I turn my heading select, come on, where's the click spot? There it is. Heading select. Why are you heading off that way? Should've... Ridiculous. Alright. Okay. So that island dead ahead of us, with the one which I'm steering to, that's St. Mary's. I'm trying to remember the local geography. Yeah, I think the one that we're currently... No, wait. Okay, so, yeah, the one we're pointing right toward is St. Mary's. There is a small airport on St. Mary's. It is quite small. But it does, for some reason, have 3 runways. 3. But most of them are so small that you wouldn't really consider flying anything bigger than a Cessna 152 off them. I think the biggest runway can handle, like, at a stretch, Dash 8 Q400s and Twin Otters. But correct me if I'm wrong about the Q400s. I think the Q400 might be a tad of a stretch, but I think in real life it's mainly Twin Otters that operate here. And in real life right now we'll be calling St. Mary's ATC and asking for clearance. I'm not going to do that because I don't like mucking around with ATC. I just like flying around and doing my own thing. Okay, we're currently using about 10 gallons per hour, which is honestly more than acceptable for me. St. Mary's is like 5 minutes away and we've got 50 gallons in the tank, in our fuel tanks, so we should be more than okay. Right. Very isolated archipelago, I must say. Look at that. Oh, look at us. Absolutely rocketing along in our stall beast. Mind you, we did have the payload up pretty high. We had full fuel and about 60% payload because I had to add the cargo in the back for the add weight to the cargo in the back for them to visually appear. Okay. Oh, it's 8:59. Just turned 8:59 a.m. So we should be arriving at St. Mary's around 9 a.m. carrying some Xboxes to some lucky gamers on the Silly Isles. How good would even the internet connection be here, honestly? Alright. There's St. Mary's. I think that one there, if I just angle my nose a bit, that's Samson. And that's... oh, I can't really remember. I've never been here in real life, sadly. I would love to go. But... okay. Alright. I think I see the airport. Bit hard to tell. Let's get our autopilot off. And that's the noise to tell us that we've released the autopilot. We're now back on hand flying. Maybe I released it a bit early, who knows. Look at this, it's tiny! It's like flying up into Shetlands, dude. Alright. We might have to come around and do a bit of like airport circling stuff just so I can find the runways. This would be an absolute brilliant I think an aircraft which would actually be an airport which would actually be perfect for this aircraft would be Orbex's new 74S Anacortes Airport up in the Pacific Northwest in Washington State. That'd be absolutely perfect for this thing. Because it's... Okay, I think I see a runway? I'm pretty sure that's a runway. No? That's just part of the island. And there's also... I think on top of the Twin Otter, and also I think, yeah, on top of Twin Otters, there's also like helicopter, like Sea King helicopters. I think I see the ATC tower. Sea King helicopters. Black Hawks, civilian and Black Hawks, what was it? And Beechcraft King Airs that operate out of here in real life. Also, like, you could also just rock up in your own GA aircraft. Honestly, it'd be fun to get in real life to get a GA license, a British GA license, and then come to this airport. I think I see a runway. I'm going for it. Flaps down. I think I'm going a full flaps landing. This is a very short runway. Alright, we're well within the green. Whoa. Whoa. Bit fast. Come on. Whoa! I didn't mean to use my rudder. Crap. Alright. Bit of a hard landing. Please stop, 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 stop. No! Hard left on the rudder. Stop! No! Well, that was an unmitigated disaster of a landing. How did I come in that fast? Alright, let's head back to the runway. Uh-oh. I hit something. Well, that... Oh, no! No comment. I just get a turn on slew mode here. That was a Alright. No one saw that. I'm totally fine. Alright. Parking brake off. No, wait a second. I think I turned it back on. Yeah, I did. I also forgot to turn off my landing and strobe lights while I was overflying. That was another skill issue on my part. I think this is the default version of St. Mary's. Yeah, there is some freeware scenery, but I don't think it works anymore. Alright, there we go. Alright, I spy a parking spot, I'm going for it. And stop. Wow, that was nearly an overrun. Okay. Didn't turn my yoke visibility back on, doesn't matter. That allows me to see my instruments. Alternator off. Mixture out. Very realistic aircraft shaking for turning the engine off, I must say. Magneto's off. Battery will stay on. Avionics master off. Pitot heat off. Lights off. Cabin heat, cabin air, and defrost off. Beacon, whoops, wrong click spot. Beacon off. Taxi, landing, strobe off. Nav off. Flaps are all the way up. Throttle is pulled all the way back. And alright. Where is it? And battery master. Whoops, not alternator. Bit of a weird click spot. And let's get the doors open. Okay, so that is where I think we will leave it for today. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, tell other people about the worst Microsoft Flight Sim pilot you saw today, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye, and thanks for watching.